this is Pamela, and you are on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Well, I'd like to say welcome to my channel. With today's video, I'm just going to show you guys what I've been working on for the last few days, and this is a little cardigan for my little granddaughter, Charlie May, and she is 2 years old. And a friend of mine, which is my daughter's husband's aunt, her and I have become really good friends, and when I first met her, she was a knitter, and so hopefully I inspired her to crochet because she started watching some of my videos, and she's been crocheting ever since, and she does a wonderful job. Oh my gosh, she is very, very talented. So Amy, I'm just giving you a huge shout out that you highly deserve. She, like I said, she is very good. Well, she made a cardigan for my granddaughter, and as well, it's her niece, and then two of her other little nieces that are twins. And anyway, she did a wonderful job, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. I want to make Charlie May one too. And then I have another granddaughter, Annie Kate, and she is a year old, and so I'd like to make her one as well. So I've started out with Charlie May. Now, I'm going to try to put a picture up here, over here, I guess, of Charlie May wearing the one that Amy made her, but she's 2 years old, and I could not get her to stand to take a picture for me. So she's in flight. So all you're going to see is the back side. So I'm gonna try to include that right there. But yeah, that's Charlie May. That's the back side of her, but you get to see that part of the cardigan. Anyway, so let me show you what I've been working on for the cardigan as well. And I'm loving this pattern. It is MJ's Off the Hook Crochet. That is good coffee. That is probably about my third cup of the day. Woo, shame on me, right? Shame on me. Anyway, this is the pattern. I bought this off of Etsy, MJ's Off the Hook. It's the Children's Cascade Cardigan. And she does have a video that goes along with this. You just choose, you really need the pattern though, because she doesn't really give sizes, but this does. But she just tells you, depending on what size you're working on, this is what you do. And so I've been watching the video along with this just to make sure that, you know, I'm doing everything correct. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I plan on making one of these. She has an adult size too, so I'm going to make one for me as well. All right, let me show you a little bit of what I've gotten done with this pattern so far. Okay, so this is the sweater that I'm working on, the little cardigan. This is how much I've gotten done so far. So I started out where she had us to work on the sleeve band, and then we worked our way up, and then we chained here and then chained there and then worked across back and forth, and then we did the same thing for this one. So we ended up with 2 panels, and then she had us to make these granny squares that we put in the middle here. And then that's where I'm at. So I'll have to read her pattern or watch her video and see exactly what I've got to do next. But yeah, this is where I'm at, and I'm so excited. Charlie's going to look so good in this. This is so cute. And so far, it's pretty easy. It says intermediate, and I do believe it's intermediate. I think a beginner might have a little trouble. But if they watch the video, it could possibly help. Okay, so whenever I folded this, you know, you saw it was stretched out. Okay, so now I've folded it, and so this is what it's going to look like. All I need to do is just seam the sides right here, and on both of those, and then just add the ribbing around it. And then the sweater will be complete. I may add a few buttons on mine. I'm not sure yet. All right, guys, that's what I've gotten done so far. So as you can see, I really don't have that much left. I am going on a cruise this weekend that has been in the books or on my books for about a year, if not longer. And so the day is finally here. And so I'm fixing to be going on that this weekend. So I will be sending you guys some video clips out there, you know, on the ocean and stuff like that. And I'm going with a couple other ladies. And anyway, so it's going to be fun. But I may be able to get this cardigan done before I leave. That would be really awesome. Anyway, so her pattern does call for 2 size hooks, and one is a 4.0 and one is a 4.50. Now, honestly, she does say how much yarn just about that you need. I just grabbed, I happen to have 2 cakes of this Hobie yarn. And so I just grabbed these 2, and I'm hoping this is going to be enough, which I'm pretty sure it will, because I have this same, I'm working out of both of them at the same time so that I can have my colors where they're the same. Let's see, where's the front? There it is. So that my colors will be the same on each side. I just didn't want like a purple sleeve and a yellow sleeve. I wanted it to be as equal as possible as I can. And anyway, so this is how much I have left of this skein. And like I said, the other skein is the same. But yeah, this is Hobie. It's Horizon. It's a 3-weight. I believe it's a 3-weight. Let me check and see. It's 100% premium acrylic, 3 light. It's there is 601 yards in here. And like I said, I really didn't even pay attention to how much yarn I'm going to need. I could just tell by seeing the one on Charlie Mae that between the 2 skeins that there would be plenty. That's 1,200 yards, so I wasn't too concerned about it. But if you like this color, the color on this, I'll try and leave a link to this as well for you guys. Okay, what color are we? Okay, so the color on this just says 18, and it's made in Turkey. So this is from Hobie. Which, by the way, I need to add a link. There's a table runner pattern that I have on the Hobie's website that if you guys would like to purchase that pattern, I will leave the link to that and you go check it out. It is beautiful. You've got to see it. All right, I'll go ahead and show this. I know I showed it on the camera, but here it is, just picking it up, and you can kind of see the colors like this, and there you go. It's just all like granny stitching. It's really cool, look at that. And they're like a little bit like oversized, but I asked Amy what size she made for Charlie, and she said a 2. So I'm just making a 2, and I'm okay if it's a little bit big on her. You know, that means she'll get to wear it again next year. So, but this was the yarn that I happen to have. And I don't know what I'm gonna make Annie Kate, because I don't know if there will be enough yarn left to make another one. Of course, Annie Kate's only a year old, and hers will be a little smaller. So we'll see if I have enough yarn of this same stuff. If not, I'm gonna have to go search my yarn and see what I've got. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And all I got left, like I said, is to seam up the sides, and then to make where that little ribbing is, just to make ribbing, here it goes. Yeah, along the back side of the bottom, and then all the way up the sides and around. And I may go ahead and add some buttons on it, I'm not sure. But guys, that's what I've been up to. And as you know, I've taken on a part-time job, so that's 2 days a week. And then I keep my grandkids about 1 to 2 days a week. Mostly 1 day, sometimes it's 2. And then school, that's every day. And I'm taking 15 hours there, so I've been really busy. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me and watching my videos. And I've had lots of comments of some of you guys saying that you're watching them to keep me up there, you know. And I'm almost at 44K, so I'm really excited about that. Really close. I haven't checked it today. I might be there already. I don't know. I haven't looked online yet. Anyway, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I just thank you for supporting me and staying there with me. And like I said, as you can see, I haven't given up crochet. I love crochet, and crochet is just my passion. It's where I get to be creative, and you know, when you get to crocheting, you just kind of forget about everything. And I just put on, you know, my audiobooks, or I'll have a movie going and listen to the Bible on audio, you know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, crochet is still very, very much relaxing to me. All right, guys, that's all that I have for this video. I just want to say to keep crocheting, to live life, and to have fun. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.